forget my voice. Today is Anthony's birthday. Today is Tuesday, September 24th, 5:27. And I'm listening to Tony Tony Anniversary. That's a song, and I have it right now. It's 2:18 at the time. 2:18 when that one part comes on. I should just. Okay. Okay, that little part right there, that little tiny part, Desi was humming that part, and I never listened to this. I have never played this song in front of my boys, and I don't even think I even heard of this song. I probably heard of it a long time ago in my mind thought I know, but haven't heard it in fucking years. Haven't even, he's just humming it. And he's been doing that for it was going on for maybe about a good 6 months. He was doing this humming, like that song. And I'm like, what are you humming? And he's just like, humming. I'm like, I like that beat, And we're in Irvine, living in Irvine at the time, cleaning up, and Desi was humming that same song. Then I put on Pandora as I'm cleaning up the closet in the room for you boys. The song comes on, and that part comes on, and instantly I felt a shock. Like, it hurt. Like it took my breath away. Like, oh my God. Like, I stopped everything, and I'm like, Desi! and like, Dad, like, I just oh my God. Lauren Tapia, you're so fucking screwed. And your mother, and your dad, and your sister, and your brother. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so, and I'm telling you, Lauren, like, Desi's humming this song, like my dad's talking to him. So I'm like, Desi, what's going on? Like, so he's drawing. Desi, I'm just telling my kids just to do art. That's all I know how to tell them this, instead of forcing this whole fucking thing down their throat, because I'm the one that brought them up to, let's respect other people's religion here, but no one wants to respect Native Americans because no one understands where they came from. Mexico never had a Jesus or God. They had many. They had multiples, just like the universe is multiples. It's a teamwork, because that's where dreams are come. Like, those dreams have come from. Like, it's all of we are living our ancestors' worst nightmare here. What else they wanted me to share? Anthony. When I was pregnant with you, I was also homeless. Haha. What do you know? Back to where I started. So, I don't want to be here. I never wanted to be born. Like, no, I don't want to be here. Like, these people are like, oh, you signed up for this. Oh, we're going to do that shit again. Okay. All right. So, I was wearing, this is how this is fucking bullshit. I wear my bills all the fucking time. And the other day, I decided I ain't gonna wear my bills. I just don't want to. And I only was walking around with my shirt that says, like, stop voting. And, very casual, not the billboard stuff that I usually walk around with. And I noticed that a couple white old men were looking at me, like, didn't know what to do. Try to talk to me. One of them actually did, and like, hey, didn't I see you walking? And I'm like, yeah, you did. And now I'm here. Yeah, I don't know what to say to you guys. Anyways, like I say, I've been waiting for someone to explain this shit to me. Anthony, going to court today, and I'm going to show you the girls, the ladies, the women, the nurses that were helping me, and that were there at your birth, because your birth was really fucking weird to me. It was really fucking weird. And I'm like, something's just too off here. I kept feeling something. And I said to myself too, like, I could never, like, fall in love with the person that you see your kids, you know, like, see your kids, think about your kids and why you had kids and all that stuff. And yeah, Lauren Tapia was like the mirror image of me, but he was really fucking, wow, man. That's deep. That's deep. And for Frankie, the fucking idiot, like, I didn't talk shit, I just said the truth. And now you're gonna go down, I'm gonna tell you, you look like a fucking, yeah, fucking idiot, man. You still remind me of Snuffleupagus. I just thought that was funny, because I always consider myself Big Bird. The Big Bird and Snuffleupagus. Yes, at times I wonder if Lauren Tapia fucking remembers, because it's like, even knives, I touched a fucking knife and he starts freaking out. Oh, it's because of your ex. Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna, like, get over it? It's just, but yet here he can go and do whatever he wants. And it's like, oh my God. It's so hard, like, where do I go? Like, trying to understand this fucker, like, trying to be a nurse and doctor all at the same time. Like, I can't leave because the coward's gonna do an OJ on me. He was cheating multiple times. People in Sam's Club are highly aware of this, because it's a human sex trafficking with cocaine. And adults, parents pimping out their own kids. Jacob. I used to take my dad to dialysis. Now, my dad wasn't on dialysis when I was pregnant. It was after. It happened so fast, but it was after. So, but all my dad's surgery and heart stuff and specialists were at ICU Medical Center. Um, and so I decided to go there to give birth. There was a couple of options. Either Fountain Valley Hospital was one of them, Garden Grove, and UCI Medical Center. And I'm like, well, fuck Fountain Valley. I hate fucking Fountain Valley because they were fucking dirty as fuck, the hospital at the time. I'm like, nah, I don't like that. And it was 2005. Then I had a bad experience there too. Then Garden Grove Hospital, I'm like, fuck no, because when we were living at the house, when I was living at the house when I was younger, the Imperial House, our phone number, when we had a phone, a landline, the landline was that hospital's number. And the hospital wasn't the best at the time. I said no, so I went to UCI. My dad is telling me something's at the hospital. Wow, it's last night. Yeah, it's your birthday and all, Anthony, but on a serious note, is that I wish I never was born. I didn't want to be born, but I wished you were born. I wish for you born. I wish for you boys. I wish for all boys, and I got all boys. It's like wish granted. So I wish for you, Anthony, and Walt Disney's been a very huge part of my life now. Now he's grown. Before it was never like this. It was never like this. But there's a lot of Walters. There's a lot of Walts. But for sure, my dad wanted that type of relationship with his brother. My dad too wanted family, and I saw that, and I wanted family too. He saw his aunt die, and my dad just couldn't take it. Because my aunts were like the glue to the family, and he was watching it go. And he was watching it. And I'm just observing, because that's what my grandmother told me to do. I was watching for signs, because that's what my dad was telling us. Like he was talking to himself. But as he was talking to himself, he's talking to us. When my brother was hit by a car, this is exactly what my mom was doing. My mom did not help my brother at all. I did it. My mom should have been the one taking care of him. He's in the fucking body cast. My mom shouldn't have been working. My mom has a gambling problem. That is so beautiful, because they make you appreciate everything. They make you stop. When you're walking and you trip, look around, because they're like walking too fast. They're trying to get your attention. Slow down. We want to show you something. So we're like, damn, what do you want me to see? And you'll find out somebody's been watching you, or like, that's why you're like, oh shit, like someone's trying to get your attention, and you'll have somebody else get your attention, or you'll get somebody else's attention, and that's what it was for. Or it's something that you need to look. So every time I trip or like stumble, it's my opportunity to slow down, take a breath. I'm walking too fast. It's okay, don't rush. Like the dead got you, you know. And to me, I just lay back, and like with my son says, it's like a feather. When you lay down, it's like a feather. And I remember when I was at the cemetery, that helped me. His words helped me at the cemetery. So when I laid on the grass, it felt like a bed. It felt really nice. Yeah, just everything. All your kids. I don't care about my things. I care about my kids and the memory. I care about their future. I care about them loving me back. I care about whether if they're happy or not. And I can't talk to them because of these people of God are separating me from my beliefs and mine. They're doing what their ancestors did because they're hurt. So I'm just gonna be bitching today. Yeah, it's your birthday, and that's the last thing you heard about me bitching too. When you turned 16, you didn't have a good 16th birthday. You didn't. I'm calling 17 now. So Poseidon is really on to him. Poseidon wasn't really nice to me, but I got the message. I got the yeah. Don't be too cocky. Don't know when to quit, know when to step down, know when to praise another, and know when to fight your battles. Like, yeah. So Poseidon taught me that, and that is crazy how that works. So I've been talking to these spirits for a long time, and some of them I passed over, not even know it. Some of them I did. They linger. That Kim Porter, I don't. That's devastating. That's all I was getting the past few days was blackout. Like cover up. taking too long. There's something else. Somebody is not. Either she's giving me the feeling that someone's not dead. Someone said that they're dead and they're not dead. So I'm like, is that Matthew Perry, or is this like, what celebrity is dead and not dead? Like, or like, that's what I was getting before. It was like Michael Jackson. But in the back of my head, he would never leave his kids. He hasn't left his kids. Physical form, no longer here. But he is here. And Kurt Cobain comes in every once in a while. That's beautiful. That's love. I think so too. Respectfully. Shouldn't be you shouldn't be scared of death. You shouldn't be like, this is only one realm, and we should be like, okay, we're gonna be excited to, we should dress up every day. We should be excited to wake up and to know this might be our last time touching everything. We gotta leave it clean, so when we go to the next realm, it'll be cleaner, because monkey see, monkey do. I love you, boys. I'm gonna save some battery. It's already been 2 minutes or 22 minutes. I'm gonna go to the hospital. I'm gonna try to go to the hospital and where we used to live, the apartment, to show you and take a picture. Man, you're a premium. I remember I couldn't take you home the first day. You had to wait. Because they had to check up on you. And my fear, I had to go home without you. That was so hard. And so I go home, and it was so unreal, like what just happened. I don't have you, and what if I go there and I'm gonna mix up the baby, and like, oh, I just. So I left the hospital as late as I can, the last visiting hours, the last time I could breastfeed or whatever I could do. And then as soon as we were there early in the morning, so when you were released, you stayed, I think, a total of 3 days. I stayed a total of 2 days. And it rained after it rained. So as soon as when I got out, Patty and Felipe took us home. But it rained. I asked, I go, it rained? And she goes, yeah, it rained the other day. And that was a sign, like, wow, Anthony, like, we're going to be going through something. But it's going to be sunny. Yeah. Happened so fast, Anthony. I just needed help. I tried to ask for help. I was getting so sick. And your dad's boss knows Lou Arena, and to me, Lou Arena was just was like, is this a fake name like Lee that came to the fucking house with my dad? Because I know a bunch of Scientology people were trying to come to the house. Somebody was harassing my dad. The city workers were harassing my dad. They even put my dad in the hospital. And yeah, they raised his blood pressure up and he got pissed. Ends up in the hospital. And like, Dad, it just, these fuckers, man, they don't care. Then I noticed Westminster did the same thing to your grandpa. I got pissed when those city workers, when Westminster city workers came and was telling off your grandpa, Lauren, your dad. They were telling off your dad. They were being really disrespectful to your dad. I wouldn't let that happen. Like, don't fucking go at him like that. Like, shame on you, how dare you? Look at how old he is and you're gonna pick a fight with him? You're doing that on purpose so you can get this property. That's what you're doing. Of course, his kids don't care because they all want money. They all want that fucking house because of the money. How many people can they fit in one house? Just like a clown car. Try to pass me off to their family members? I don't think so. No. So, Anthony, I'm telling you, I've been dealing with this for fucking 19 fucking years. I love you. And, I chose being a mother. I chose that above fame, above money. I chose the memory. I chose the living. I chose to listen to my ancestors. I chose to listen to the universe on how I felt was right to raise you boys the best way that I could, by letting you decide whether or not to not be so much. I wanted you to see me on what I was doing, and I believe you boys were. I believe you boys were. I didn't even want you out of the car at times when I had to drop you off at school. My boys, I waited for you boys so you boys would get home from school. I waited in the parking lot. That's how bad I missed you boys. I would always tell you, Desi, let's go get your boys. Let's go get your boys. I felt bad that Desi didn't have a brother, like boy to play with. But I hope I helped him in ways that he can understand. But these fucking teachers were telling him otherwise. It's make-believe. It's make-believe. It's not fucking make-believe. It's real. I don't do drugs and I don't do alcohol. If you want to talk about mental health, then let's talk about mental health. Let's talk about pedophiles raping and molesting children. Let's talk about these teachers. Let's talk about your friends and relatives hiding. I love you boys, and I wish and hope to see you soon. And guitar today. I love you.